Cancer, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing your October love read. Wanted to say thank you to everybody who subscribed, interacted with the channel. I appreciate y'all. We have Mercury going into Scorpio. It went in yesterday. And we have the full moon, I think, super moon in Aries coming on the 17th. So just remember, Scorpio and Aries energy represent the Tower card in the tarot. So, maybe some revelations. You may feel super motivated to finish projects. Communication might be affected. Some of you might be feeling super paranoid. Mercury is mind and communication, thoughts and communication. So watch that. Um, but it might be a really good time now. If you've been wanting to get something off of your chest, these two energies together might just be a good motivating energy for you to do that. So let's see what we got for Cancer in love in October. Hmm. Puzzled, intimacy, and sipping. Soulmate. God, Cancer, I hope you're the one that gets the good love reading. Everybody else's has been filled with yuck. So there's a couple here who are together, okay? You've got twin flame soulmate issues because the card says that's what it is, okay? But somebody's confused, or maybe you're both confused or conflicted about this relationship. There's a lot of intimacy between the two of you, but there may be some rumors or gossip surrounding your connection. So let's see why that is. See why. Why would there be that there? Show me. Somebody's nosy. Somebody may be inviting you over. Okay, this might be for a select few of you, okay? Somebody may be inviting you over for dinner or a get together of some kind because they want to grill you or they want some kind of information about somebody that you're seeing. So bear that in mind. There might be an impromptu invitation. Somebody wants they want the lowdown on it. Show me Cancer in love. Show me Cancer love for October. Show me Cancer in love October. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so one of you is like really love struck, okay? The other person here is really kind of they're going with the flow, right? They're not really attaching. They have the feelings for you, they're there with you, but they are not attaching any kind of permanence or title or future plans to this connection. And the reason they're not doing that is not because they don't feel the same way about you that you do about them, but the reason that they're not having expectations for the future is because they've experienced rejection and heartbreak in the most recent past. So they may have gotten out of something and they're just kind of like in an idea in which they're like, well, I mean, they're not expecting because they're afraid to get their heart broken again. Okay. Now, this may be you or the other party, but I feel like they're there with you, they're in the present moment with you. But when it comes to putting a label or moving forward, well, not moving forward, but putting a label on the relationship itself or future plans, They are crickets. Okay. Reason is because something that they thought would be their forever partner or their forever relationship went south. And they're kind of like in the mindset, well, if that shit can go bad, then anything can go bad, right? And so they're afraid to, or they have been afraid to put any labels on this. And so anyway, there's a third party here. It doesn't mean that there's an affair. Okay, it doesn't mean that somebody's malicious, but they're curious. They're inquiring about Cancer, either you or maybe this partner. Rumors been going around that they've been seeing someone or you've been seeing someone, and they kind of want to know, well, what's the deal with this person? How do you feel about this person? What are you going to do about this person? What's happening here? And so it sounds like to me it's kind of a friend, either for you or this other party, who's very interested in what's going on between you and this other party, because they may have been there for this person or involved some way when this relationship went really bad for this party. Moving forward, though, they are becoming enlightened. Okay, so somebody here is maybe a little helper. Okay, uh, this friend is telling them, Cancer, hey, you got to let that shit go, right? You can't bring that into this relationship with this person, or you might end up losing the chance at happiness here. You got to let that go. You're holding on to the past and you're holding on to the fear of moving forward with this particular person who could be a soulmate. I mean, you guys know how I feel about that with the cards. The cards may indicate the energy, right? But they're not going to tell you. Only you can decide that for yourself. But they're saying to this person, Cancer, they're saying to you, hey, it's time to let go of that, right? Because if you don't and you act this nonchalant about it and you refuse to put a label or you kind of refuse to be solid in the commitment here, or about where you want to take this, you know that you could probably lose this person, right? Because they may not hang around for this. And you could be losing a really important connection here because of your fear of being vulnerable or giving to someone again because of the heartbreak in the past. So somebody's enlightening this person, Cancer, or you about moving forward in this relationship. One of you wants to move forward and is staying in a puzzled energy because although you feel the connection with this person and you feel like this person is all in, right? And you feel like this person is there with you and you're feeling a connection. When it comes down to talking about commitment or where is this going or whatever, this person is like, starts putting their track shoes on. They're being enlightened by this helper here, okay? That they need to let go of the past that they're holding on to. They need to grieve that. They need to let go of the sadness, the loss. They need to quit bringing that into the current situation with you, Cancer, or you, them, right? We have talk finally happening about a commitment, about what are we, or where are we going, or is this going to go somewhere, or do you feel like the same as me? Do you want this to go somewhere? And you've got a person acting as a little bit of intervention, either for you or your partner here, about, hey, everybody knows you guys are seeing each other. You're seeing each other. You've been together for so and so time. You know, it's time. It's time for you to move forward toward this relationship. So you kind of have a little helper here. Let's see, Cancer. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about Cancer? So they're making the decision. Let's talk about commitment. Let's talk about it. Show me, how does this person feel about Cancer? They feel like they want to do a new venture with you, a new life with you. You've got King of Pentacles, which represents commitment. You've got this transparency here that says, "Hey, let's have a conversation about this commitment. Where are we going? Let's have the conversation." And maybe this person will reveal their fears, or maybe Cancer, you'll have an opportunity to reveal your fears to this person. This person, though, now after this friend kind of gives them the lowdown, they're kind of like, look, get over your fucking self here, right? They kind of, it flips a switch in them, right? That they're like, you know what, you're right. This is kind of stupid, right? I'm being kind of silly here, right? And that kind of puts them over the edge here to want to go toward this commitment with you. Okay, but what they're saying here is, yes, I'm going to be honest with you about, let's talk about it. And I'm going to tell you what my fears are. So it's going to come out why, they kind of have been running from the talk about where is it going. And they're going to be making a decision to communicate that to you and communicate to you that they want to bring it into balance. When we say bring it into balance, it means basically that you're both reciprocating. You both are on the same page. You both want the same thing, right? They feel like they can tell you anything, though, Cancer. Here you are, okay? They feel like you're nurturing enough and you're loving enough toward them that they can tell you anything. So I think it kind of confuses you, and it may confuse them about why they become afraid and scared to move forward in commitment with you. So there's something here about this previous heartbreak that this person needs to explore and get rid of and grieve and let go of. And this little helper up here is finally kind of like, look, dude, they're acting as an intervention in the situation. Let's see what Cancer can expect from this person. What can Cancer expect from this person? Massive change happening pretty quickly. Probably moving into November. I would say that mid-October, excuse me, that this may change. They may become more vocal about what it is they want or what the fear is in moving forward. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries specific, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have a lot of that right now. Libra specific. Um, Basically, what they may be saying here is they needed some sort of intervention in the situation, right? Because I don't think that they were aware, or they were hoping they wouldn't have to really face it, right? But they want to move forward with you here, Cancer. There's two sides to you here, okay? They're admiring the idea that you're loving and nurturing, okay? But they're also looking at this part of you here, which is saying, hey, you know what? You're a go-getter. I find you very physically attractive. I find you very beautiful on the outside as well as the inside. I can see myself. You make me happy. I can see myself moving forward with you. Um, Let's see what this Two of Coins is. Show me the Two of Coins. Why was this person juggling? I'm sorry, Cancer. I was juggling. I was being cold. I was trying to be nonchalant. I was trying not to attach anything here. My apologies. I see you as a new opportunity, and here's the truth. I do want to move forward with you. Now we have the King and Queen of Wands, a match, but they could also be referencing this previous situation, this previous commitment. But Cancer, I really feel like these two cards here, along with this one and Justice, you've got Justice and the Ace of Pentacles, which is an engagement. You have the announcement of an engagement down here, right? So I really feel like when this person comes back to their senses, you may have been on a separation, or you may have just kind of been like, look, let me know when you're ready. to do this. Okay. I'm going to be over here. Um, when this helper intervenes, this friend or friend of yours, a friend of theirs, however this resonates with you, when this person flips the switch, this helper flips the switch for this person, they all of a sudden go into this mode in which they're like, shit, you're right. And they start taking massive, fast action after that. So, what you can expect if this hasn't happened, or you're wondering, well, why all of a sudden are they like moving really quickly here when I couldn't even get them to have a conversation before and you're kind of suspicious? It's because they've had a light bulb moment here in this situation. I think that you want this as much as the other person does, but there was a fear and there was pain and there was a lot of soul searching that this person had to do to come to this conclusion. And I feel like this is going to be an announcement of an engagement, an announcement of marriage, something about this commitment. And they're not just going to give you this commitment like, oh, yeah, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. No, they want this is going to result in official commitment, marriage, engagement for you. So let's see what a final outcome can be in this situation. Show me a final outcome. I feel like this may start turning beginning of Scorpio season. The window is, of course, mid-October to mid-November. Show me a final possible outcome for this couple. Yeah, reconciliation, moving forward, making the decision that yes, now we have King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Wands. Moving forward, this is a partner overcoming burdens that were sort of a deception about how they viewed love relationships, being beaten up in love relationship and what the shit was in the past. This was the block between the two of you, was this relationship in the past. But they know that you are the person for them. Here we have the two pairings, and they're saying, I need to lay this conflict down here because I know that Cancer is the person for me. Cancer is the one that I need to make this contract with. And just because I was betrayed and controlled and treated poorly in the past doesn't mean that Cancer's going to do that. Cancer's done nothing but show me how they care for me, how they love me, what they're willing to offer me. And it's me who needs to get over myself. So that's what you can expect. But let's get some advice cards on it. So if you're in separation from this person currently, just be patient, do your own thing, do your inner work. This person is coming back into your life and they're coming back to offer you this commitment. You've had a helper, you've had an intervention happen, and somebody has come to their senses. Step out of your comfort zone. That's for your partner, I think. Bring love into the situation. I feel like that's for both of you. Again, with these three cards, have faith in your dreams. With these three cards, not only are these moons kind of significant for the movement of the energy, you've got something kind of waning because you can't get a yes or no answer out of somebody. But as you look at it with the eyes of love, so the eyes of love mean managing your expectations, knowing your own worth, having faith in the situation, then the moon becomes full, right? It is so then when you're stepping out of your comfort zone, you're working toward your goal in life, right? What is the goal? What am I working toward here? And I think that's you're both coming into the idea that you're working toward a similar goal. Somebody's been resistant because of fear. That's simply all. You have a lot of purple in these three cards here, which are, of course, crown chakra energy. And it's knowing, it's a soul connection. It's spirit saying, hey, we need an intervention here. Helper, we need for you to talk to your friend and intervene in this situation because your friend's going off the rails and they're going in the wrong direction. So, I feel like you have major commitment coming in, Cancer. Again, window is Scorpio season. However, Let this serve as a lesson to you about your worth, your boundaries, and what you're willing to compromise and what you're not willing to compromise. Because I feel like if barriers weren't there and you had to put boundaries down, this person probably would have continued trying to run from the idea of commitment. Not as a means of, well, if you don't commit me, then I'm going to take my love away from you. No, this is saying, hey, I'm worth a commitment. I feel like this relationship is worth a commitment. But because you keep dodging me, it makes me feel like you don't have any respect for me. And so I feel like it's about you putting your foot down and learning a lesson of self respect. This person's coming back to you and they're going to be offering you this commitment that you desire. Until then, love yourself. That's what I have for y'all, and I'll see you later.